All right, good morning, everyone. So, back on this. I am still waiting on the coolant hose, but while we're at it, let's go ahead and get tires mounted on the wheels. And these are the wheels we're using, okay? Basically, I want a good setup, good set of wheels. These are Pirelli. Okay, so Pirelli 195 45 16s. What do I have? That's a 16. Well, there are a few things I have, but give me a second. All right, I'm gonna put on the 16x8 teardrop RMLs. They may eventually still end up on the Scirocco, but for now, I want to run them, see how they fit, and everything. Also, I like, variety, right? I think they'll look pretty good on here. I'm going to need to go through and do some body work. I need to round this out, clean some stuff up in here. But also, while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and do the coilovers. So, hopefully knock that out. And maybe by the end of the day, we have the coolant hose. If not, we'll just start pulling out the interior and blasting that as well, cleaning that up. So, yeah, we'll go from there. All right, we'll get these loaded up, take them to the tire shop, grab some lunch, and then come back at it. All right, we're going to replace this fuel filter today because I think, well, I hope that's the problem. There's gas in there. Shouldn't it be like coming out right now? Or does it only come out when it's pumping? So I'm going to connect the battery, see what happens. Alright, considering it just dribbles out, I think that pretty much confirms that the pump is trash, which sucks. So I will hook up some stuff up front, clean up a few things, but I won't get a pump today. I'll have to look online. I know the O'Reilly's was like 200 some bucks. I'll have to look to see what FCP Euro or Rock Auto has. Don't really want to spend 200. I mean, I'll spend 200 bucks for a fuel pump. But unless it's something else, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. Let's do some diagnosing. Alright, looks like that might have worked. I'm going to put the filter on and honestly see if it cranks up and fires. Then we'll tighten everything up, clean everything up in here, and then we'll work on the hose and stuff. Right? If not, we'll go from there. Alright, new filter in. Lines on here, secured. This is secured. So now we'll go up top. Alright, I have fresh gas, but also some fuel system cleaner. Directions: pour entire contents of one bottle into nearly empty tank and refuel. Cool. That should work for now. I'm not gonna put the whole thing in there. Let's go make sure this thing fires off. Alright, before we try and fire it up, let's go ahead and throw this hose on and get everything situated. So I need a bigger hose clamp. Heck, I had one on there once, and then had an issue with one down there. Couldn't fix that. Had to take it all off. Now that they're off, put them back on. Those three are tight. This one I can't get one on. Try to put the whole clamp back on it, and that didn't work. So I'm gonna put some coolant in here, see if the car fires up, and I can address that. I can then go run and grab a hose clamp. But I'm still gonna throw a little bit of coolant in here, go from there. It'll probably take a minute to bring the fuel all the way up. All right, I'm gonna do the carb cleaner in the hose again, just to see, make sure it's, you know, fires off, and then I feel like it should start pulling in fuel. All right, well, we got a fuel leak. It stays running, which leads me to believe it's pulling fuel, right? Yeah, I mean, I'd like to think so. I don't know. I guess I need to get a really small clamp for that. It's that 1/4 inch line, so it needs something really small. And then I need to get a bigger clamp for up here. But I mean, right now, we got no pressure, so I don't know. This might do it for today, which is a shame. Sort of hoping to have this like buttoned up, but I'm gonna try and go get a clamp. I don't know. It's trying to rain as well, which is, I've been fighting Mother Nature all week, and I think that's my issue this upcoming week. But if I could get a clamp or 2 clamps, fire it up, and then I could just burp the system throughout the week. The best way for that cleaner to work is for it to run. Okay, so let me see what time it is. Oh, I do have time. I have time to make it there and back. So let me try and do that. I'm gonna close everything up in case the weather tries to get bad, but I'll at least have parts and stuff. Okay, you know what? We will drive the Rabbit. I haven't driven it in a while, so. All right, I've been fiddle farting with this, and think I figured things out. So, we have throttle, but if you notice, tack isn't working, and then when I put it in gear, speedometer's not working. So I assume something's disconnected, I just don't know what. Another issue I have is that I am still leaking from that filter. So the clamps I bought the wrong ones, I guess. But yeah, I did spill some coolant earlier, but I could feel some heat in the hose now, which is good. So I need to figure out the cluster. I need to measure up for that pipe. Oh, and so like, if you could see, so the lights come on, or the gate, the cluster. So I'm thinking there's some sort of disconnect. There's some sort of disconnect from the cluster to, or gauges or something. Gosh. Probably gonna let it sit for a little bit, maybe 5-10 minutes. See if I can fire it up again. Because I think the issue was it wasn't primed, which is why I couldn't get the fire back up. But regardless, now we'll just hold off. That will be later. I need to find, so you know, it's those squeeze clamps. And I looked at AutoZone real quick, and the one I go to doesn't always have everything I need. So I just, you know, I make do with what we got. So I call it a success. Seems to be running better. We have coolant running through it now. Hopefully this week I can fiddle with it some more and get those last little bit details done. And then next weekend, we're finally going to put it on the ground and drive it, okay? We could figure out, I probably won't even do the suspension. I am just going to put wheels on it, see how it shifts and drives first, and then put it back up. And I don't know, maybe because it's up already, we then immediately slam it. It's hard to say no to that, right? But one evening I am going to pull off the clamp on the downpipe and maybe make a little connector. Not that I'm the best welder by any stretch of the imagination, but anything will be better than how it currently sounds. because I will not be able to drive it like that. And as god-awful as that current exhaust looks, as this looks, I bet it sounds better than me screaming straight down pipe, right? So, thank you everyone for watching. It wasn't as hopeful as I had planned for, but we got things done. We made some stuff happen. I appreciate everyone's support, and don't forget, there's always a solution.